Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Ticks. We're a YouTube channel on the web at smartwatchticks.com. We got a new box in, all wrapped up and ready to go. It's the ARES. The ARES. The ARES. Whatever you want to call it, when you get into it, you see that we have got a seriously hardened, nice, designed, wow. I got the green one. I never know what colors come. Wow, look at that. Okay, long press to boot. That's that one. And it uses the GloryFit app. First thing that they tell you right on the screen. But before we go any further, I'd like you to know where you can get it. We got a couple of choices for you. This is a Zeblaze product coming right from the Zeblaze official store at AliExpress. Yep. So check the show notes. Got the link over here for you to pick it up directly from them. Hopefully a discount coupon to go with it. And it's available at Banggood as well. Yep. It's great when we have a couple of different sources for you because some people prefer AliExpress and some like to go to the big retailers. So Banggood's got it. Right now they got it at a really good flash price. I'm not sure if AliExpress one will match it or beat it. Anyway, you can check back and forth. Either one, as long as you use the link in the show notes, it helps us out here at the channel. So what are we looking at in this watch? It is a Bluetooth smartwatch with 3 atmosphere, that means swimmable capability, full underwater up to 30 meters. Got heart rate tracking, 15-day battery life, and so forth. Let's go through 24-hour heart rate monitoring, blood pressure's on it, multi-watch faces, custom watch face available, 13 different goal-based exercises, sleep quality monitoring too, step tracking, of course, calories burned, distance travel, all of that's going to be there, real-time pace and distance, goal calibrations, nice, reminder to move, that's your sedentary reminder. Notifications from the smartphone, weather forecast is on it. You got stopwatch, alarm clock, find your phone, even a flashlight. Very nice. Here's the specs. 1.3-inch HD color touchscreen, 240 by 240. The sensors, the battery's 170 milliamp hour, about an hour and a half to charge. 15-day power saving scenario, 1 week typical usage. Water resistant, baby. Yeah. GloryFit's the app. We'll check that out. And here are the languages that are supported on it as well. Okay. Nothing. Oh, yeah. There's nothing else in the box. But, of course, we have to have a charger. And it's the standard 2-pin USB style that connects on the back. And it's worthy. It's strong enough to hold the watch and not have it fall off. Don't know how many times we've seen that happen. Let's take that little plastic cover off and reveal the watch. There's a cover on the back over the heart rate diodes too. Now we are ready. Last thing, to take a look at the manual in English, page 7, so that we can... Yep. Make sure you've got a copy of this. Usually these manuals are not available online or PDF, whatever. So you can always come back here and toward the beginning of our review videos, you'll be able to check it out. There's the QR code, but again, I got the link directly to GloryFit in the Google Play Store that you can download if you want to use that link. Definitely download it from the Google Play Store. If you scan the QR code, sometimes you're getting it from China. Highly recommend you skip that and go to the Google Play Store and download it. Here's some of the screens that you're going to see as we walk through the watch. And a few more highlighted. We won't spend time, but you can come back and read about any of them here that are of interest to you. Wow, and that's it. Just a few pages. The overall specs, I guess, are right there. And it's time to do what Uncle Ticks does. Charge it up and turn it on. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, let's fire this one up. Top button, press, long, wait, and it vibrates with the time in a really bright screen. That is on the lowest absolute setting, edge-to-edge view. Look how thin. Wow, 3 diodes for doing the heart rate stuff, and it's calculating on this particular watch face your heart rate on a chart, and it'll get you your actual heart rate up there, so I better strap it on. This is one of a few watch faces that this one has, but this watch face in particular is just I mean, it's sweet because it's doing continuous heart rate monitoring for you. Okay, in a moment the heart rate will pop up there. I got some step count, 100% charge, and it's a black and white screen, but we've got some others. I'll show you those in a minute. For right now, I'm going to slide down. I've got a do not disturb mode here. I got a, what is this one? Brightness. This is your overall brightness. See how low it is? Let's brighten it up a little bit. Bright, bright, bright. Total brightness. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. I got 79 as my current heart rate. Fully waterproof, gang. 3 ATM on this one. You can dive and swim and do all kinds of things with it. I need it a little lower to show you so it doesn't wash everything out on the screen. In addition, I got the ability to find my phone with that one, and it'll ring it loud. And then overall settings, which is going to take you into your selection of watch faces, your brightness, which we just looked at, and info about it, turning it off, resetting, and the QR code that you can use to download the GloryFit app, which we'll take a look at in a second. And that's all from swiping down. Going up. Hello? Going up. We get to your notifications. If you have any push, they'll be readable right on here. And going right, we'll get into a variety of different pages. We've got step count information. By the way, does it go up from there? Nope, just that. Here we've got heart rate, but this is a graphic. I don't believe this is accurate. The accurate one was back on the actual watch face because I haven't had a peak in heart rate today. And well, I don't know. We'll have to check it out. But it is showing you the current dynamic heart rate happening. I swipe again. I get into last night's sleep time. And I can't show you more than that, but I do get the breakdown between light and deep sleep along with the total. Much more detail in the app. Here's weather in my area, and it's in Fahrenheit. It can be set either Fahrenheit or centigrade with forecasts for the next 3 days in color. Beautiful, beautiful, nice screen. And a music player that when you're tethered, you can tap the button and play whatever music you got queued up on your phone. So that's all going that way, coming this way to the left. These are all of my applications. It's not a fancy Apple-like looking layout. It's linear, and I don't see a way to change that, but it's functional. I got outdoor running and cycling. I do have swimming on this one. I hope so, with 3 ATM. Badminton, few other things. Quite a few other things, even jumping jacks there. And when you get into something here, the typical one we look at is like outdoor running. It gives you a countdown, 3, 2, 1. There's no GPS in it, so it's going to be calculating its distance based on the pedometer. You get your heart rate, steps, and so forth. Few things there, couple of things, okay? And then you can come out of here, stop it, say okay, and you're out. So that's a bit of exercise capability that you've got. Status is your step count stuff. Heart is your heart rate. Here's blood pressure. And again, this is a simulated chart. That's not real. Pretty sure that's true. But it is going to, take a little while, and it'll give you systolic over diastolic blood pressure. No blood oxygen on this one that I can find, but those two are there. There's last night's sleep time. The weather, the music player. We all saw that already. The messages when you swipe up. So everything here is already there. So you don't need much there. But in more, you can come in and start a dynamic stopwatch that will play. And you can pause it, of course, or start it again. When you leave it and you come back into it, instead of it resetting, it just paused it. But it doesn't keep running in the background, which is unfortunate. I like it when they do that so you could accumulate time if you want to. But it is there, and it will pause it when you leave it. Your countdown timer, that's one timer. You can set it, and its default is to an hour, a minute, and a second. Then you've got the overall flashlight, which would be nice if that was a key up in that upper one or right from the main page, because when you need a flashlight, trying to put your key in a door or something, you don't want to go through a lot of pages to try to get to it. This is buried under more, which is buried under getting over. Yeah, it's a little difficult to find. And then find your phone again, which we already saw as well. So just a couple of different things that are on this little section under more that are new from what you had before. And then finally settings, which we looked at from when we we pushed it up above. Nothing's changed there, except I want to show you the watch faces. So this is the one we were looking at. I can come over here and get you a nice colorful one, a little burst of color against the black and white. It's kind of made to look like a Pebble watch, which is pretty cool when you have that blacks and white screen. But it really is handy, I think, to have the actual continuous chart of your heart rate from midnight forward. It's almost 3 in the afternoon, and that's my current heart rate right on the watch face. Really like that watch face. I could do it this way as well to get into them. There's a analog one, simple one, also shows your heart rate and your battery level, which are two nice things to know if you like the simple analog style. And then you have one downloadable custom face that you can put in here. And this is one I chose, and in the app in a minute I'll show you selections of more of them. And this one I like. It kind of coordinates with that green overall band on this. Yeah, so a twist to see the time works pretty well. All in all, really nice. Let's take a look at the app now. As I mentioned, it's called GloryFit. We've reviewed this one before, so we'll run through it pretty quickly. Here's your step count information. Tap it, and you get the bar charts of when you accumulated those steps per hour, and the breakdown down here on walking, running, and so forth, what it sensed that you were doing when you accumulated that for the day, the week, the month. You can send it out. You can change the calendar to a specific date. Stock standard stuff. This is cool. This is your heart rate recording, and look at this. It's spread out over a nice wide range. Like, this is 3:45, 7:20, 10:55, 14:30, or 2:30 in the afternoon. And we're at, hey, that's better, 2:45. So, yeah, you're getting a good look at a regular continuous heart rate. Oh, cool. And you can touch it at any point and see what your heart rate was at that exact time. But it doesn't look like we go into it. Oh, yeah, we do. There we go. You have to hit up in the upper part. It's also going to show you your zones. I love this one, tranquilization zone. Mrs. Tix likes it when Mr. Tix is tranquilized, let me tell you. He talks way too much and way too loud. Here's my low, my average, and all that, and I'm just living tranquilization. So far today, anyway. You have all the way up to extremity state. Not even going to talk about what that might be, but these are the new definitions of the zones that you're typically familiar with. Just go by the color coding, I think. Again, you can change the dates and export this. The next thing is our sleep record, and here we've got a little graph. What doesn't tell you much, but when you get into it, you've got your sleep time, awake time, actual, and different color-coded bands for when you're in deep, light, or awake state. No REM sleep testing on this one, but basic stuff. Week, month, you can send it out, do all that kind of stuff. That's pretty much it for there. Then you got blood pressure. These are incremental records. You have to take it manually on the watch, and it'll store it and then transfer it over here. Tells you the time, your high and low pressure, systolic, diastolic. Again, take this all with a grain of salt because they're really not sure about the accuracy on these kind of watches with blood pressure using diodes. You can remotely do one by hitting the start button there, and that'll trigger it. And I was wondering, back here on this one, when we go into it, we don't have a start button to remotely do the heart rate, individual heart rate. This is the chart for continuous heart rate, sleep, blood pressure, and that's it. This allows you to just change the orders of those three cards or whatever. Okay, we got the temperature in your area, changeable, degrees centigrade or Fahrenheit, the band connection. Down here you got sport, where you can actually initiate a sport on your own. Now, I played with this and I went, whoa, it's my cousin. Are you ready? Now listen to me and then listen to him. Greetings!
3, 2, 1.
Yes, we're here. You see some similarities there?
Workout paused.
Yeah. Workout paused. Okay.
Finished.
Oh, I could learn a lot by just mimicking that guy. Anyway, that's in here, and you can do a sports thing, and I hope you can shut him off, unlike me. here's your device information. And I'm going to get to dial settings after you see all of these different typical things that you can do, including universal settings such as this. And here's where I get my units switching. I can have a maximum of 15 seconds down to a low of like 3 seconds, no, 5 seconds, I guess, for how long the watch will be on. The longer it's on, the faster the battery drains, 12, 24-hour, all that kind of stuff. And languages can follow your phone, or you can set it manually if you want to. Check for firmware updates and so forth. And now the dials. Here you go. This is a look at all the different dials that are available that can be transferred over here. I did a few myself. Different colors of this one. I did an analog one. But you get to put in one extra dial along with all of the other ones that are there, and you just choose which one you like from here. I don't see a way you can put your own picture on a dial. Some of them have that, but not all of them do. You notice it's still kind of loading it in, so you have to be patient a little bit. Download from the server into the phone. Once you download them and actually install them, they go into My Dial. And, oh, here it is, Custom Dial. It goes into My Dial, and then you can load them faster. Okay, it says no more. So that's it. These are the dials that are available. My Dial, you saw a custom dial. Here's the one where you can choose a picture and you could choose the font color and so forth. You can kind of create your own watch face from there as well, which is a nice feature that you can do too. All right. We've looked at this thing from top to bottom now. It is officially the ARES. Yes, the Greek god of war watch. Yeah, new for 2021 from Zeblaze at their official store on AliExpress. Check the show notes. Got a link over there to pick it up. Or head on over to Banggood. Right now it's in flash sale. Usually when it is, I don't have a coupon, but hey, 20 bucks. Wow, what a watch for 20 bucks. It's really nice. Now, it should be lighting up. There you go. I just got to twist it the rest of the way. Lots of capabilities in this one. Totally waterproof. 3 atmosphere. You can definitely swim with it. Lots of different style colors you can get it in, and custom bands you can put on it. What more do you need, huh? Thanks for watching, gang, and we'll see you again soon.